got any days?
Charlie, I'm trying to see you live. I got
You, sir?
Have a good trip.
Part of it.
When you ready to come home about Sunday? The first week?
Yeah. Oh, no, it was, I enjoyed the book. Here, this is one of my pictures. Aspen, which is after gorgeous.
That yellow Aspen tree?
Yeah.
Aspen, are they changing?
Oh, yeah, they're right in the middle of it.
Where's this at?
It's a little somewhere on the road near Montrose.
In
No.
Colorado?
Yeah. It's not there all the time. That's where we stayed, at Caddy on this river. But,
That's a river.
yeah, what they call it. I was gonna fish. I just got, they haven't had a. Five, little rocks, there's no way it's gonna go.
Which building is that?
The blue one? Oh, the blue one? Bartlett. He was down there messing with it today.
In Utah. This is up to Bulldozer. We stayed a week. This ranch house down at the bottom, where it was so dry and dusty, you could, I still get dust in my nose. Colorado.
That's Colorado.
got some
All
more.
right, that's one California. Then. Did that tell you my buddy called me all the time? They asked me us all the time. I tell you that. I can't tell what that one was, why he showed me that. Is that, that's not a thing?
Yeah, it is.
You know, we call it, he called it 3 times.
I've heard about it.
Yeah. Very, very looking.
They do, why you got a cross between-
Brown and,
Cutthroat?
something. Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
I never been up that far.
We fished the other down a mile upstream from Colorado, that's it.
Hello.
Sure.
Jack, how are you? Adjusting your mask. I said, are you open for any suggestions about adjusting your mask like me?
Advertising is going down, COVID. Can hardly stay. This is not realized the. Hilarious.
Pick me up, Doc. I'll picture out of just a second.
But, so now, they're asking for, you know. I mean, but,
I did that.
I did not, you cut that one off, I started working. You cut it. How long I did that? I think I probably said. Speaking to the right. Speaking right about what?
You're not smiling.
Most of that. Most of them.
You got early this morning.
Good job, Jim. I come into town, I forgot all about the holidays. Oh, yeah, it's a holiday. Jim had COVID.
Oh, they had kindergarten. Yeah. I got.
Oh, it is? That is.
He's been exposed, so we didn't think he was counted. He's been exposed, so we didn't think he was counted.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Father, thank you so much for all you do for us. We are so truly blessed. We pray for your continued blessings on this city, on our citizens. Pray that you would bless our sheriff's department, our fire department, our mayor, and all city employees, Father. Jesus, in his name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
This time, I'd like to welcome everyone to October 2023 council meeting. This time, I'll hear comments from the audience, or from the residents, on any new old business on the agenda. Thank you. You have a copy of the previous minutes? Packet. Do I hear a motion to take the minutes as printed? Motion. Have a motion.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Few minutes to look at the treasurer's report.
Rick, can we go back to getting these on Friday? Give us time to suggest. You need these numbers, sir, for you to suggest.
Apologize for that, Charles. I'm in the middle of state audit right now, and that's taking a lot of my time. Didn't actually get these done until an hour ago.
Tree report contract was $2,300 for trees that you had taken out.
Okay. That's what I was saying.
Several of them. treasurer's report. Mayor's report. The airport commission wanted to tell the council how appreciative they were for the monthly contribution that the city gets. They said they had more on hand funds right now, so they were really appreciative of the monthly that we give them. The E-Trader showed up today. No TV. They don't take any TV this time. We have a list. I think they're even gonna get tips about some of it. Which are monitored for certain age or something. We have a list of what the takes to each trailer, and then we got a list for what's correct. And don't forget the budget meeting next Monday at 5:30, October 19th. I've had questions about Halloween, and I just tell them, it's up to each individual business how they want to do, as long as they wear the mask and social distance, and that haven't heard anything different. So I got under mayor's report.
It's, very slow. The calls, number of calls is down quite a bit. Rest are down as well. So it's somewhat slow, if we like that. 36 calls, 1 drug arrest, 1 DWI, and 5 other sort of things. Like I say, it's doing pretty well tonight. Not a whole lot out there. We had last year outbreak, but you stayed in the way, they never addressed that. That all we have. Any questions?
Public safety.
Good right now?
Can you have your public safety ready by next Monday's budget meeting?
Yeah, I'll try to be here, but if we, well, I will be here. We have not gotten our projections yet on revenue, county projections. That's gonna affect somewhat what we're gonna do, but I don't anticipate really at this point, depending on the projections, what everybody can do, will be treating and use it. I don't think so.
Thank you, Jack. The water and sewer, water meter finally slowed down, caught up on them. Still hadn't heard anything. Said me come up, talk to us about the layout on the lift station. Cost. And talk to us today, I don't know if we get up here this week or not. Park, this is union. Staying on top of them, trying to keep them clean. Streets, talk about parking downtown. I have a copy of the parking ordinance.
Now, I don't know about some of y'all, but I live in Calico all my life. And I came, when you stand there, something like this, trying to tell me where it is. Tell me to cross from somewhere, some next to something. So I'm going to talk.
Well, I hear on the first little, the second little paragraph, it's talking about from Wayne the intersection to the railroad track. That part of town. first part of this talked about. Then on the top of the second page, talks about Walnut Street, Gravel Street. That's what I'm talking about. We just agree, not even really leave it the original parking side of the store, because it talks about you can't park on the north side of the Walnut Street from Highway 5 to Gravel Street. Oh, there's only one way. Highway 5 is a state highway, so I had to talk to the highway department about it. They said if we wanted to put signs up about no parking certain times, we could do it, as long as we put them on our post. They go to the back side of curve, so we have posts down to there, we could use, if we want to put signs up. And since we were gonna talk about this last month, I went down and counted the parking spaces that are marked, 31 of them, and that goes to Chestnut Road. So from there back to Railroad Track, there's 31 that are marked. There's 12 businesses in that part of town. That's not counting fixed off, that's just Main Street. There's 4 buildings on the upper side that are not in use at this time. Maybe few, I believe all been sold. That's we got 31 parking and 12 businesses. I didn't write down any of Donnie Lindley because nothing's marked in there. Kind of hard to tell how much parking there is in there. There's 3. Yeah, park, on the side, and the business.
Oh, yeah, that's right, I'm forgetting up there, that's the arch.
They all have places to park except for the parks. They don't own that, they don't have access right behind the building. Everyone else there.
Are you gonna put signs up to there, or?
Yeah. First 10 cents, and everyone has $1. You pay $5 and park anywhere you want downtown. Yeah, we need to overall this thing.
Well, it says it's gonna be monitored. Who's gonna do that?
That just changed your budget number, didn't it?
So all they can do is order the signs,
Well, how long are they gonna know that? How long are they gonna know that they're behind? That's what I'm saying.
I think the signs would just make a big difference in themselves. I think the signs would make a big difference, just having the signs down there. I mean, occasionally you'll get people that will say,
$40 a piece, depending on what you have to do. So, y'all want to put 1 hour parking on there between certain hours?
I suggest more than 1 hour parking.
I just, excuse me, Jerry, go ahead, Kim.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna eat downtown at Baby Steaks, that's maybe 45 minutes, and then if you wanted to go shopping, it wouldn't be 45 minutes, but I just feel like 1 hour is not enough.
What about customer parking only 8 to 5? I mean, there's lots of different ways it could go, so.
Well, has this been a problem? I mean,
It is for the restaurant, for sure.
There's not enough parking for money going on Main Street now.
It is a rig.
New, new,
You know, want to let every business have one parking spot.
It's hard on, it's a slippery slope. I've got an older lady that Miss Linda Hadner bought that up there for me, and I worry about older people going up and down steps in the back. I rescued her one day and she fell on those things backwards, and I called her and it just horrified me. And so it's a slippery slope. You've got to have to do, there's some older people that are running some, I understand, but we need to really think it out before we really clamp down, because boy, I'm telling you, it's tough on an older person going up and down those backs of those buildings, you know. And she owns 2 of those businesses up there, Miss Adams does. But that's just food for thought, I know. And I would be the first one to complain the other way, because I have a business down there, but I want to try to take care of my people down there too, you know, my
And the park,
fellow business owners.
where it says there's no parking on the north side, well, if there's room to park on both sides of the street.
But I agree. it's
where are you
crowded.
talking, Rick?
Miss Havner, the lady that owns the 2 businesses up there, she had parked in behind one day, and I was in behind her, she fell down the steps, and I mean, if I'd been there, I reckon she'd been gone. I had to catch, she was just sliding down backwards, and I stopped her, and I never got her up, but it scares me when older people go up down steps every morning, in the wee hours of the morning at night, when it's dark, and what, I know we're hurting on places. I'd love to see us team up with a game and fish sometime and still work on those lots in behind where the old blue building is, and, because boy, we could just open up the world back there, especially with the new pizza place and this other, and all this going on.
Well, I've got
And we're dying for places to park back there.
that blue building.
That's where I park that.
Yeah, and it would really open up Maine. People would love to walk around and look at the, in the backs of the old buildings, Miss Linda's, other than my old building, I'm trying to work on, but
Rick, I hear where it said 12 feet, does that mean, you know, where it's supposed to be marked off, you can't park from there to the corner? Is that where that's what they're talking about?
yeah, on the very corners. Yeah, the big trucks, the trucks that I unload every day, every week, they have to swing in, and if they'll put that jagged stuff on the corners there, the big trucks can swing in there without taking the corner off the vehicle, you know, so. Cause boy, that's where we unload now.
We come up with an ordinance before we come up with sign,
I don't know.
in case the sign conflicts with what our ordinance is.
I was gonna comment on 1 hour. I was just recently on a trip through Colorado and Utah. All those little tourist towns have signs that say 2 hours between 8 and 5. That was the 2 hours, and they said that this lady told me that worked really well.
But again, you know, like you said, you know, Miss Linda has problems. Miss Jan slipped on the stairs the other day too. But I mean, before Jan slipped on the stairs, we were all in an agreement that we were gonna park in the back of the building. And, I don't know,
Make them safer or something.
Rick, we're looking to get signs up. Have you checked, any chance with, I guess they still do it at the Department of Corrections?
We have before,
I would recommend checking there, at a previous employer, I bought all mine from Department of Corrections. May not still do it, may not be cheaper, but I think it's worth looking into.
Let's fix it before we do anything.
they'll bring recommendations back next meeting and we'll have it back on the agenda.
yeah, if we could figure out how the older people can still park and not have to walk so far.
It's hard. Easy fix.
And that's what, say Miss Linda could have one in front of her building. I don't know, she's got 2 buildings, I don't know how it works for her. But that way there's a little bit, but still more room for customers.
Right. Exactly.
Another.
Rick, what happened years ago to, we had talked some, I think I talked to Charlie maybe, about to
Price, too high on it. But I don't know if that's part of what he's got for sale, but the post office and the hotel are under contract, so I'll find out if that piece of property and then they're on. But
I think there was also something with the survey, like it didn't exactly lay right where we thought it did to do anything with it. Do you kind of remember that?
Didn't the trailer have something, the mobile home?
yeah,
Mobile back there
The
too.
mobile had something in.
Lena owns part of that. There's like 4 different property owners.
But we did do a survey of the Jenkins property, and there just wasn't quite as much, by itself, it wouldn't have been done as much good.
And or has there been an offer made on the old?
Fire department,
Evening, council. I, like Jack said, it's things have been kind of slow. AEDs put on the trucks, and now we have one on each of the pumper trucks and then one in the rescue truck. So getting up to, it's not really up to code. There's not really a code on it that says to do it. But it's things that we're looking at in the future, and it's what we'll have to have. So with that grant, we were able to get the 2 of them, and they are in service. Training, we had another, and then we have a wildland fire class. It's given by the forestry, and it doesn't come very often, especially with the COVID like it's been. They haven't been doing any classes. Well, they decided tomorrow night, they would have one at Pineville. So we've got a couple of guys that made quick emergency arrangements to be out there, because usually this class is once a year, and it's usually in January. So in order to get one this close was really good also. Had some talk about at the fire department getting a generator, a standby generator that is hooked to the building, not one of these that's on wheels. We've got a couple of old military ones, the old red military ones. I guess I have inherited those from years back. We've had one mechanic look at them for Mountain Home, and he said, "You're wasting your time." One is a 3 kW and one is a 5 kW. It's not even standby that we can get mounted with a automatic transfer switch, hooked to natural gas, and that way we don't have to worry about it. We had a call last month that fortunately it wasn't a bad call, but it could have been. We couldn't get the doors open for the fire. We had no power. The power got shut off to this end of the county. We had nothing, just a guy. So when the next meeting we had, we talked about trying to get that. We have an old generator that was bought, I would say probably 10, 15 years ago, that's out there. Been rebuilt, carburetors put on it. It's not worth fooling with anymore. I'd like to have one that would be under a contract with Generac, something like that, and have it mounted out there. Inside a gate, put right there to the fire department. So get some prices on that. I'd like to bring that hopefully into the budget meeting. I've tried my best this year to stay, I know we spent a lot of money last year with getting a $120,000 loan. And we used it. I think we used it wisely. And this year we've tried to be real cautious on what we were spending on. That is one of the main. Another purchase that I would like to get done is I would like to get where our one light post is at out front. I would like to get some type of structure built there with 2 flagpoles in it. We lost our flagpole whenever we put our awnings up many years ago, and we've never put a flagpole back up. Looks kind of bad when you come to the fire department there, the only thing that you see is, yellow letters as you fly by. I like to have a real nice brick stone, place out there right on the end of our property, with some stone and with some flower in it, and 2 posts with our flags on it. We looked at some pricing on that, and we're looking at somewhere around 2,500 to 4,000. It's according to what kind of stone we get put on.
Now,
Generator is $8,000,
8,
8,000, and that's a 22 kW generator, and the it's the generator, the pad, and the automatic transfer switch. And then it's set up by computer, it's set up by Wi-Fi. It will come on once a week on whatever day we set it at, run forever, how long we want it to. Programs that we buy through them, they have a maintenance program that will maintain this generator for us, so we're not having any out of pocket this week. So, versus going to Home Depot and buying the same generator for $65,000, $7,000. Like I said, those numbers are not in stone yet because they haven't got back. Other than that, that's really all we're doing, other than we got a few some, I guess you would say, dual training with Pineville on a class. I think it's going to be sometime in November, which will be an auto exportation class, and we'll take in the new hybrids. Some of the guys that are on the fire department have never worked or had to cut into a hybrid car with batteries in it. And there's certain places that we can cut, we can't. So that's coming up in November through the same company that services our tools every year. Other than that, that's all I've got. Any questions?
We on the 2,500, 4,000 on the flagpole. Is that with the flagpole? That includes the pole?
Yes, that is the post too. 2,500 to 4,000. The last time we looked at getting the stone and everything, the stone laid, was about 2,000 just for getting all. You can see about, I'm sure out there at the prison, there's probably somebody out there that knows how to do stone. You know, those guys are very talented. A lot of them out there that do a lot of stuff. So,
They probably don't have the time if you let them out.
well, I'm sure they would, but, they need to be able to go back. But anyway, that was another thing I wanted to talk to Jackie, but he's not here, so I'll get with him on that, save us some money. I just think it would make it look a lot. They have a Saturday work day in a couple of weeks before deer season starts, and we're going to pressure wash all the front and sides and get those awnings pressure washed.
Thanks, Leon. Next, museum,
Well, what's happening, big expansion, I really encourage everyone to go to the website, it's calico.museum.com. Look at all the pictures going on down there. Since last time, we reopened the art gallery. And right now, it's bringing a lot of people. We're featuring 2 Andy Warhol prints down there. He did them for a department store. They're beautiful, they're shoes. Of course, so a lot of people like that. There's lots of other beautiful things in the art gallery too. And then the museum side, the Native Americans open, the gristmill event. It's pretty neat. I really encourage everyone to come down there and check it out. Bathrooms are open now, down on Main Street. So just it's a lot of extra sanitizing, but it's worth it because, I mean, there's so many people that come into the visitor center, it's like, well, what else is there? We use restrooms, like, well, we're gonna do it, so that's all right. So it is extra sanitizing, but it's worth it. more people. It was slower in September than it was in August, but I am anticipating October to be a lot bigger than it was in September. Did anybody have any questions?
I got one.
Yeah.
On your website, is it up to date on your dates, on your times that you're open and the days that you're open?
10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday. I'm sorry, that's not hours. It's 9 to 5, Tuesday through Friday, and Saturday it's 10 to 4. Let me look real quick, and I will tell you.
Reason I asked,
Today.
I was down in Bricks the other day, and the lady and her family had come in, and they were wanting to go in the museum.
9 to, actually, just looking. I can't even find where it says on the mobile. I could if I was on the computer. Honestly, the first time I used the mobile one. Will say, might say something different. You know what I mean? Our website should be right, but Google might say something different. I'm looking on Google right now. While I'm doing that, did anybody else have any other questions? Saturday, Google, it says it's wrong. And it does say it's open on Monday on Google. But that's not us.
And she didn't say, look, if it was on the website. Suzanne didn't know, and I didn't know either, so.
Yeah, I'll have Gloria see if she can contact Google tomorrow and have them change her hours, that's not right. We're not open on Mondays. Anybody else? Thank y'all so much.
We also have a grant request from the museum packet. Charlie is gone this week, so I haven't met with the committee yet. Talk about that next year. In person. New business, we have ordinance, a couple of resolutions.
Ordinance 2020-01, an ordinance adopted for Finance and Administration, Alcoholic Beverage Control Division for a license to operate a private club to be located at 131 Main Street, Calico Rock, Bishop County, Arkansas. Whereas Act 1112 of 2017 requires applicants for private club licenses to obtain approval of the governing body of the city where the private club is to be located, and whereas Juniper Backdoor Inc. has requested the Calico Rock City Council's approval to pursue a license from the Arkansas Department of Finance, 31 Main Street, Calico Rock, Arkansas, Izard County, Arkansas, whereas the Calico Rock City Council has considered the request of Juniper Backdoor Inc. and finds that a private club with restaurant may promote the interests of the citizens by providing more opportunities for hospitality and community gatherings, accommodate tourism, and increase sales tax revenue to the city. And now therefore be it ordained by the City Council of Calico Rock, Izard County, Arkansas, Section 1, pursuant to Act 1112 of 2017, request by Juniper Backdoor Inc. for approval to apply for a license for the private club to be located at the street, Calico Rock, Izard County, Arkansas, with the Arkansas Department of Finance and Administration Alcoholic Beverage Control Division should be, and the same is hereby granted. Section 2, a copy of this ordinance shall be provided to the Arkansas Department of Finance and Administration Alcoholic Beverage Control Division as evidence of the City Council approval. And Section 3, all ordinances or parts of ordinances in conflict herewith are hereby repealed to the extent of such conflict.
Do I hear a motion?
I'd like to clear my conscience. I almost voted no on this last time because I felt lied to. No mention of mixed drinks was ever made until last meeting. And I wouldn't have been opposed to it if it had just been brought up. That dime was just dropped on us. And I think my mission for nonsense. I'm a little distrustful of the process now because of that. I'm for that type of program down there. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna be the biggest hipster in the world. But it just unnerved me. I had to get that out.
I make a motion to accept the resolution.
Motion and second, any more discussion? Roll call vote.
Charles,
Yes.
Mitch,
No.
Kim,
Yes.
Stephen,
Yes.
Howard,
Yes.
Rick,
And with resolution 2020-11, in keeping with city code and desire to keep the city clean, safe, and sanitary for all its citizens, the council does hereby resolve that the property located at 13 Pepper Sauce Alley is in a condition which is unsightly or unsanitary and which was damaged by fire or has debris from a partial and total loss by fire or tornado. 2020, that the owner shall be given notice to remedy the problem, and in the event this is not accomplished in the allotted time, the city shall take the steps necessary to accomplish the cleaning up of this property.
And the steps would be.
Whatever's necessary for the problem.
Is any expense gonna go back to the owner? If the city got any expenses on this?
Yeah, the collecting of it is the problem.
I understand.
Right. And it will be a lien on the property.
we will send out a letter notifying this person that it's an issue, and they'll have 20 days to respond to us in some way. And then we'll report it at the next council meeting, and they'll decide further. Go from there. Anybody want to make a motion?
One motion. Second.
Motion and second.
Who's made the first motion? Or-
Stephen. Any other discussion? Roll call vote.
Jim,
Yes.
Rick,
Yes.
Howard,
Yes.
Stephen,
Yes.
Kim,
Yes.
Mitch,
Yes.
Charles,
Yes.
Motion carried.
Resolution 2020-12, in keeping with city code and desire to keep the city 6 highways in a condition which is unsightly and or unsanitary, and which was damaged by fire or has debris from a partial or total loss by fire or tornado, and should be cleaned up. Be it resolved by the City Council of Calico, Arkansas, on this 12th day of October 2020, that the owner shall be given notice to remedy the problem, and in the event this is not accomplished in the allotted time, the city shall take the steps necessary to accomplish the cleaning up of this property.
551, 56 highway, is that it?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Got a motion and second. Any further discussion? Roll call vote.
Charles.
Yep.
Mitch,
Yes.
Kim,
Yes.
Stephen,
Yes.
Howard,
Yes.
Rick,
Yes.
Jim,
Yes.
All in favor? Council have anything?
Yeah, I'd like to say one thing. We've got one of the workers, that's saved my life, working for the city of Calico. He cleaned up part of the road out there. And I used to thank the president, they did a heck of a job, which they did. But this man did the same thing with himself. You can't believe it. You just need to drive out by and see what he did, right? And he started up at a nursing home.
done several so far.
And they,
He did some more today.
you work. Reminded me a whole lot of myself. When you clean out with your tool, back in the day.
Have anything else?
I know we adjourned. Second.
Yeah,
Good Father, we just thank you again, Lord, for your blessings you pour out to us. Thank you. May everything we do be pleasing to you, dear Lord. And I pray you just guide us to make wise decisions, Lord. Do with each one here tonight, protect them as they go home. In Jesus' name I pray.
Jim, he's right.
My butt's getting too big. I'll say her bye. Nice seeing you guys.
You too, Brian. Totally do have to. When are you gonna leave? I'm about to rush off like work.
Now I'll leave it out. I'll pick you up there.
Watch out, man.
I'm good, boy. How you running?
I didn't tell you. Yeah. You can do it online. Can you? Okay. Subscribe. Click on the subscribe button and then just pay for it.
That's what I did.
And then I'll get an email that says, you got your PayPal, and I'll just update your expiry. Yeah, just put out a debit card or something. Yeah, it'll take a credit card. I get it in the mail. So that means I'll just update your expiry date. Did you get a notice that said you did?
Normally I pay you at the Lions Club, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, you can do it online too.
Okay, I'll do that. I didn't know you did that.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
And
I wonder if you plant some when he's gone. We did. Yes,
You talked to,
Oh, we did. I thought it was gonna come one good rain.
Randall Lovelace?
I have not.
He specializes in general. That's the way they do it.
Yeah. That would be a good start to talk to him.
Yeah, we just give a shot at it, you know. Gotta support local.
Sure, and you know what, I didn't even think about Randall until you just said that. And I knew,
I know he does solar too, but.
I'm pretty sure. But, yeah, please like to get him a shot in it, especially right here. He'll go through Generac, it's gonna be some guy who from Chicago.
Right. Randall's right here, you need service.
Exactly.
Great.
Fish, how's everything been going? Yeah, you talked to it? Yeah. I thought you went
Do we have a logo?
Yes, sir.
I'm just saying, exactly right. You can approve something.
Sleep good knowing that you, will you grab the other end of this right now?
Calendar. The prison does that, the ABC, police corporation. Is that your?
Nope.
Well, Jackie didn't want his money. Give it to the fire department.
3 months of, vacation.
No. He had to go in at 10 o'clock last night. He was around had COVID, so he was great.
Okay,
That's what happened to him last month.
yeah,
Well, last month, he been dead. Had all the results back.
Let's get this done, this real quick.
well, I tell you, it's,
Huh? Oh, she had a check I need to cut, told her I'd cut it tomorrow, but I'll get it, I'll figure it out right there and do it. Now, should have came and ended this stream immediately.
On that letter that